lesson 3.6 on translations. A translation is a transformation. A transformation is any type of change that we do to a figure that moves each point of a figure the same way, in the same direction and the same amount. If triangle, that's what this little symbol means, PQR, is translated 6 units right and 3 units down, what are the new coordinates? So here is triangle PQR, and I want to move it to the right 6 spaces, and then I want to move it down 3 spaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the shape by first moving the vertices. So for space Q, I'm going to go right 6 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then down 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make a new mark here, and I'm going to label it Q with a little line above it, which means prime. This is considered the image of Q, and it's red Q prime. That's what that little tick means. All right, let's do the next one. So R is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces down, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to label it R with a little mark above it, R prime. Same thing to P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Oops, I lost my place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Label it P, put a little tick above it to read T prime. And now my last step is to take a ruler and to connect the triangle. It's smeared a little bit with the markers, but you can see that the same triangle, the spaces are the exact same distance apart from each other, so it would have the same angles, and I transcribed it 6 units right and 3 units down. Now I need to say what the new coordinates are. So the coordinate for P prime, coordinates are always written in parentheses like that, is going to be, here's my P prime spot, so I'm going to go to 1 on the X, and then I'm going to drop down 1, 2. So 1, negative 2 for P prime. For Q prime, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1. And for R prime, it's going to be over 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1. And there you go. Let's look at a second type of example that you could see. So this one says, write a rule to describe the translation from the black triangle to the blue triangle. So here is our black triangle, and here's our blue triangle, and all of these points are labeled with a little 1. And we need to see how did we get from this L to L prime? Or how did we get from M to M prime? And I do that by just taking any of the vertices that I want and first counting how far I went to the right or how far I went to the left, and then counting how far I went up or how far that I went down. So from M to M prime, we're going to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So that's going to be X minus 5. And then I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So that's going to be Y minus 4. Remember, my X always has to do with going left and right on the horizontal x-axis, and Y always has to do with going up and down on the vertical axis. So in this case, if I were to write my coordinates or write my rule, I would say XY went to X minus 5, comma, Y minus 4. And that's how you would write the rule to show what happened. Now, when we do this, we call this arrow notation. That's what this is called. It's called putting it in arrow notation form. And you use this little arrow to show that X goes to X minus 5 and Y goes to Y minus 4. All right, believe it or not, that is the entire lesson on translations. Go ahead and get to work.